Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Thompson for a Class A girls basketball matchup between the Thompson Tommies and the Oak Grove Grovers. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Oak Grove, playing in Region 1, comes in with a record of 9-9 on the season. They are 5-6 in Region 1. Their last game was on Friday when they went to Wahpeton and lost by a count of 72-38. I saw Wahpeton a couple of weeks ago. That's not a bad ball club. Thompson, ranked number 2 in the state in the current poll. The new one will come out tomorrow afternoon. And the Tommies with a record of 15-3 overall. They are 7-2 in Region 2. And the Tommies coming off a loss on Thursday at home to Carrington by a score of 54-50. And that's the second time this year in as many tries the Tommies have lost to Carrington. In the JV game earlier tonight, it was Thompson winning over Oak Grove by a score of 68-21. We'll come back and have our pregame coaches' comments. We'll hear from Chad Slider of Oak Grove and Jason Brent of Thompson after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
We wouldn't be where we are at today without all of our great employees.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Thompson hosting Oak Grove tonight in girls high school basketball. Jason Brennan is the coach of the Thompson Tommies, who faced Carrington last Thursday night and wound up 4 points short on that night. Talk about that game.
Yeah, it was a big region game, and it was important for the standing, so it's a tough loss for us. Got off to a really tough start. We really did. Both shooting the ball, we didn't shoot the ball well, and we just gave up too many offensive rebounds, and they did such a good job of scoring. At the first half, I want to say they had 7 offensive rebounds already and 12 points off it. So we dug ourselves a pretty bad hole, in that situation, and we fought it way back, and I thought kids did a nice job of fighting, but ran out of steam, and you got to give them credit. They had some big, timely baskets, and it's a good fundamental basketball team with a lot of discipline over there. So tough loss, but they definitely earned it, and we maybe earned the loss as well.
So as far as the region standings go, they've got an edge on you, having beaten you twice if it came down to a tiebreaker.
That's correct. I think they're sitting probably with that 1 seed right now. We still have a region game later this week out in Devil's Lake, and that's going to be a big one for us to hopefully lock into that 2 seed. But, right now we're trying to go game at a time. Obviously the region games are more important than the non-counters, which tonight is, but after a loss, we want to see how the kids are recovering. We pushed them pretty hard in practice here after that game, and we want to see how they respond, talking about rebounding, so that's going to be something to watch here tonight.
And just to finish up that thought about the region playoffs, you're going to see them anyway.
Well, I hope so. Hopefully we end up on the opposite side of the bracket of them, and I think we should be. And if we were to see them, it would be, late and deep into that tournament. So hopefully we do. But, it's a good team. They're disciplined. They do a lot of things well. And, they're a great defensive team, and they got some length, which gave us some fits. But feel like now playing them twice in 2 close games that we've learned a lot about them. And I think we've definitely got some things that we could show differently next time.
Something a little different from when I saw you last, which is about a month ago. Abby Olson was not available. She is back, but not in the starting lineup.
That's correct. It's great to get her back, first of all. It's a little bit of length for us there. We're not the tallest team in the world, and, she's kind of been working herself back in, too. Not only did she hurt her knee, but she had a little bit of some health issue there for a little bit. So getting her back in the shape and getting her stronger again has been, what we've been working on. And, I think she's coming off a pretty good game. I thought in Carrington she gave us some good minutes, and it's just another facet of the game that she gives us, with that little bit of length. And, we're going to need that tonight. They got a little bit of height on us as well. So hopefully she can get in there, get some good, strong minutes for us again tonight.
Oak Grove, a team, a 500 record, but they've been playing a pretty tough schedule. And after their game with you tonight, then they get Valley City. So it's not easy for anybody around here.
It's not. Region 2 and Region 1, which they're in, is some really good basketball. And, there's battling it out from start to finish, it seems like. And, Oak Grove, they started off the year really well. And they've really got dinged with some tough injuries throughout the course of the season. So they've been kind of doing a little patchwork as they go. And, they've got a few kids back now that I know have made them stronger. But I don't know that they're completely 100% back yet or not. But, I think that's definitely affected their season some. But you got to give them credit. Every game you look at, they might be in the 500 mark, but every game they're in it and feel like they're battling even the top teams down in Region 1.
That's the thing. It's not the team that is on paper so much, but the one that you have or that you see in front of you.
Yeah, and in girls basketball, that can change day-to-day basis. It really can. There's days where we feel like we're one of the best teams in the state. Then we have days where we feel like, holy cow, what's going on? That's just high school sports in general. So, they're going through it. We're going through it. I think everybody goes through it a little bit through the course of the season. But now as we're getting a little bit deeper into February, it's important that we start putting things together and start stacking things up and start playing some pretty good ball leading into tournament time.
What do you see as the important things against Oak Grove tonight?
Well, we put a huge focus on rebounding here the last few days, and that's going to be a big one. Keeping them off the offensive glass, getting a body on all the shooters, contesting them. They're a really good three-point shooting team, and they got a couple girls who put up a lot of points at times, so we're going to have to contest all those shots. That's going to be important on the defensive side especially, but when we have the ball in our hands, we got to protect it. We can't be turning the ball over and giving them free possessions.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Jason Brenn, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment. If you're dreaming of a new home or looking to refinance, get in touch with First Class Mortgage. They make the process simple, fast, and local. Their team knows the Red River Valley, and they're here to help you with the right loan, with the best rate, and personal service every step of the way. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, choose First Class Mortgage, where your story begins. Visit firstclasscorp.com or stop by the office in Fargo.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Oak Grove at Thompson and girls basketball tonight, joined now by Chad Slider, the coach of the Oak Grove Grovers. Tell me about how your season's gone.
Yeah, we've had some ups and downs. Started out the season pretty well, and then we got hit by the injury bug. So we've had to kind of adjust as the season's got along with some different lineups and ask some different girls to step into some different roles. And everybody's done a really good job of that and elevating their game. So even though we haven't won as much towards the end of the year, I think that we continue to be competitive. We battle every night that we're out on the floor, and that's all that we can really ask at this point of the season.
3 players out for the season, and 2 of those seniors were those players that saw a lot of time.
We never had Aspen for the season. She didn't dress. She had ankle surgery earlier in the year. Lainey stepped into a starting role when Rachel went down, our junior. So at any given point, we've had 3 and sometimes 4 starters out of our lineup. So yeah, those are tough losses for us, but we've had some girls that have stepped up into some roles and have been playing really well for us.
With the lineup that you've got right now, what are the strong points of the Grovers?
We can put some points on the board. We've got some kids that can score. We can shoot really well when we get into a groove. For us, it's just getting into that groove. We have to be able to handle defensive pressure. That is something that we struggle a little bit with. We have a tendency to get panicked a little bit. But if we can handle the pressure, we can get some open looks and we can knock down some jump shots.
And with Carolyn DeYoung at 6'2", you're going to have the tallest player on the floor tonight.
Yeah, Carolyn's been rebounding really well for us. She does a really nice job of going inside out and finding the open person for us in our offensive end. But really, we look to her to disrupt some shots in the lane. That'll be important tonight with the kids that they have that can get to the rim, and then rebound so that we can get out and run our transition game offensively.
And will be some other important things for you tonight.
Really, for us, it's handling the pressure. They're going to come out and they're going to put some man-to-man pressure on us full court, and if we can handle that and get into our half-court sets after they've put some points on the board, I think we'll be okay. And then really for us, it's containing Hurst and Sage. They're the big 2 that they have. They can put points on in a hurry. So if we can sustain some of that and not let them go on big runs, we could be okay.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Chad Slider, coach of the Oak Grove Grovers girls basketball team. We'll come back to Thompson with more after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour. Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
And that's our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. In the JV game, it was Thompson beating Oak Grove 68-21. We'll have the starting lineups for the varsity game when we return to Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Big dreams for your community. At Brevera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision-making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Brevera. Let's forge ahead together.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSCS is the smarter way to college.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Youth basketball is back, and it's time to play for a purpose. The Grover Athletic Club Winter Classic tips off February 28th and March 1st at Oak Grove Lutheran School in Fargo. Every team gets 3 full-court games guaranteed, with great competition and later start times for out-of-town teams. Best of all, your team helps support Grover Athletics, funding equipment and opportunities for student athletes across all sports. Sign your team up today at GroverAthleticClub.com.
Time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. First of all, for the Oak Grove Grovers, who are in maroon with black and white, number 1 is Harper Brunsvold, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 5, Sophie Geiger, a 5'7" senior. Their top scorer from a year ago. Number 11 is McCall Johnson, a 5'9" junior. 12, Peyton Hansen, a 5'9" freshman. And 32 is Carolyn DeYoung, a 6'2" senior. Chad Slider, the coach of Oak Grove, the Grovers 9-9 overall, 5-6 in District 1 play, and the Grovers, well, I'll get that in a second here. Now for Thompson, number 2 is Andy Schwab, a 5'6" junior. Number 3, Jenna Schwabe, a 5'6" junior. Number 4 is Addison Sage, a 5'6" senior. Number 5, Claire Calling, a 5'8" senior. And number 10 is Kaya Hurst, a 5'6 senior. Jason Brunn, the coach of Thompson. The Tommies 15-3 on the year, 7-2 in Region 2 play. They are ranked number 2 in the state in Class A. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. Thompson in the home white uniforms with Kelly green and black. And the Tommies will go from right to left in the first half. The Thompson fans traditionally stand until their team scores their first point. And the Tommies with the ball, Andy Schwab. Calling for Sage. Kaya Hurst, number 10. 3 on the way for Sage. Yes. And Thompson off to a 3-0 start. Geiger for Brunsvold. Geiger setting a screen. Brunsvold finds Peyton Hansen. Ball poked away by Schwabe and a foul on Jenna. First foul of the game.
Number 3, Jenna Schwabe, her first of the quarter.
Peyton Hansen to throw it in. Hash mark on the near sideline. Brunsvold from the right corner. Ball poked away and taken away by Andy Schwab. Laid up and off and a rebound for Brunsvold. Brunsvold into the lane, shot no good. DeYoung bubbling the ball. It's still loose. And Hurst trying to keep her balance, wasn't able to do that. Went over the baseline, so it's Oak Grove basketball with a fresh shot clock. Brunsvold through the crowd, lost the handle on it. And a 3 from Sage is good again. 6-0 start for Thompson. Hansen in the front court. Hands for Brunsvold and a bump. Or just a bump that put Brunsvold out of bounds. Third turnover on Oak Grove and a timeout on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson off to a 6-0 start. We'll be right back.
Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Since
Thompson basketball after the short timeout by Oak Grove. Sage for Hurst. 3 on the way for Calling. Yes! 9-0 start for Thompson. They're all 3-point baskets. 2 minutes in. And Brunsvold dribbling and a foul. That'll be on Andy Schwab, her first. 2 on the Tommies in the quarter. Brunsvold to throw it in to Sophie Geiger. McCall Johnson, nice pass down low for Hansen to score. And the Grovers on the board. Andy Schwab driving, shot no good, and the rebound for the Grovers. Hansen for Johnson. Peyton Hansen. And now Harper Brunsvold. Hanson 3 on the way from the left corner, and it goes in. Hanson with all 5 points for Oak Grove, and suddenly the Grovers back within 4. Entry pass tipped away and taken away. Second turnover against Thompson. Brunsville driving, missing, but a foul. And Harper Brunsville to shoot 2. Claire Calling commits the foul for Thompson, her first, and the third team foul in the quarter. Brunsville's first free throw try no good. Brunsville getting her first point of the game, 1 of 2. Quickly on the front court for Sage. Andy Schwab shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tommies. Grover's 9-9 on the year. They've lost 3 of their last 4. Hanson from the baseline, 10-footer no. Rebound tipped out. Schwab on the run. And fouled on the way in. Andy Schwab to the line for Thompson with 4:38 to go in the quarter. Foul is on Peyton Hanson of Oak Grove. That's her first, and the first team foul on the Grovers in the quarter. Andy Schwab, a 62% free throw shooter, hits the first. Second off the bracket, no good. And good hustle by Claire Calling to get the rebound. Here's a 3 from Sage, no. Ball will stay with the Tommies with 35 to shoot. First sub of the game for Thompson. Number 1, Nora Goulet, a 5'5 senior, checks in to replace Jenna Schwabe. Sage fires a 3. That doesn't go, and a rebound for Hanson. Brunsvold outside the arc on the right. Throws across for Hanson, knifing her way in. And going for the ball, but getting the arm instead was one of the Tommies. That'll be on Andy Schwab, her second. 4 fouls on the Tommies in the quarter. Next foul will put Oak Grove into the penalty. Peyton Hanson with the first of 2 free throws. Jenna Schwabe back into the game for Thompson. Second free throw, missing a rebound for Kaya Hurst. Calling for Schwabe. Calling. Jenna Schwabe, 3 more. Schwabe's first points. The Tommies with 4 field goals, all from 3-point range. And they lead by 6 midway through the quarter. Geiger for Hanson. Hanson dumps for DeYoung. Her shot high off the rim. No rebound, will go out of bounds and go to Thompson. Tommies with a 6'4 rebounding edge unofficially so far. Number 14, Abby Olson, a 5'9 senior into the Thompson lineup, replacing Claire Calling. Thompson's got depth, and they're not afraid to use it. Olson right corner. Hanson went for a steal, couldn't get it. Schwabe for Olson against a double team shot was short, and a rebound to Young. Down low for McCall Johnson, and she's fouled. That'll put the penalty in effect. It was a shooting foul anyway. Addison Sage commits the foul for Thompson, her first, 15 foul, penalty in effect. 2 free throws for Oak Grove the rest of the quarter. End of the game for Oak Grove, number 15, Molly Welsh, a 5'9 sophomore. And Brunsvold will sit down. And Johnson hitting 1 of 2. And it's now a 13-8 game with Thompson in front. Nora Goulet will try a 3 from the left. Bango! 5 threes for Tommies in the opening quarter, and they lead at 16-8, under 3 minutes to go in the first. Hansen bunked by Jenna Schwabe, and that will be her third foul. No, her second, beg your pardon. Penalty in effect. Peyton Hansen to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 at the line today. She's got 6 of Oak Grove's 8 points. Free throw in and out. Number 5, Claire Colling checking back in for Thompson. Replacing Jenna Schwabe. For Oak Grove, number 40, Taylor Euchre, a 5'7 senior, checks in to replace Young. Double miss at the free throw line and a rebound for Hurst. Nora Goulet for Hurst. Around the screen. Colling. Olsen will try a 3. That's off the bracket. No good. Offensive rebound and a basket for Kaya Hurst. First 2-point basket of the game for Thompson. Their lead is up to 10 now, 18-8. Euchre for Geiger. Now they swing it far side. Hansen over through McCall Johnson. 4th turnover against Oak Grove. Thompson gets it back with 2:14 to go in the first. Nora Goulet finding Olsen, finding Colling. Nice job of moving the ball. The 3 didn't go, and a held ball called after Euchre had the rebound. And the ball will go to Oak Grove on the possession arrow. Peyton Hansen playing with an injured left finger. You can see it's taped up. Euchre for Hansen. In the lane, no. Rebound tipped out. Comes to Euchre. And she tried to pass it back, but was broken up by Colling. 5th turnover against the Grovers. Sage from downtown, yes! Sage's 3rd bomb of the quarter. 21-8. Here's a 3 from Hansen, no good. Rebound, last touched by Hurst as she was trying to get to the ball before McCall Johnson. Ball will stay with Oak Grove. Euchre checks out, and number 1, Harper Brunsvold, back into the Grover lineup. 34 to shoot. Hansen, pass tipped. Tipped again, Geiger got it. And a basket by Molly Welsh, that's a 2. 21-10, final minute of the first quarter. Colling in the right corner and a foul. I think Claire wanted to shoot a 3, then there was some contact. McCall Johnson commits the foul for Oak Grove, her first and the team's second. Johnson out and number 40, Taylor Euchre, back into the game for Oak Grove. 45 to go in the quarter. Olsen right corner. Hansen went for the steal. Sage trying to get it down low. It's off one of the Grovers out of bounds. Staying with Thompson with 30.6 to go in the quarter and 21 to shoot. Sage, Nora Goulet. Right corner, Hurst, yes. Kaya Hurst with 5. 7 threes in the opening quarter for Thompson. They've got a football score up here. Welsh driving, no. And a push as Nora Goulet was trying to get the rebound. That'll be the third foul on Oak Grove in the quarter, and it's on Molly Welsh, number 15. Calling. Left corner, Sage, no. Thompson doing the damage from long distance in the opening quarter. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. After 1, Thompson 25, Oak Grove 10 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you. From Thompson, Joe Lancello with you. Eli McHugo on camera tonight. Andy Schwab back in the game for Thompson as the Tommies have the ball to start quarter number 2. 15, Jocelyn Oster, a 5'8 sophomore of the game for the first time for the Tommies. Jostling for the rebound and a foul. This is on Harper Brunsvold of Oak Grove, her first team foul against the Grovers in the quarter. Sage's 3 doesn't go, and a rebound for DeYoung, who's back in the game for Oak Grove. Left baseline jumper doesn't go for Johnson, and the Tommies with a rebound. Hurst driving, missing, and an Oak Grove rebound. Brunsvold 3 on the way, no. Rebound last touched by one of the Tommies. Thompson with Oster, Hurst, Sage, Colling, and Andy Schwab in the ball game. Taylor Euchre driving. Forgot the ball. Tommy's on the break. Oster not able to convert. And a rebound for Brunsvold. And we got a foul. Or the ball going out of bounds. As Addison Sage got up close and personal with somebody in the front row. For Oak Grove, Welsh, Brunsvold, who's got the ball. Geiger, Euchre, and DeYoung. And a steal. And Schwab ahead of the crowd and lays it up and in. Andy Schwab with 3. (26-10) Thompson. And that's thrown over DeYoung's head. And since she's 6'2", you have an idea of how badly it was overthrown. 7th turnover against Oak Grove. Oster finds Colling. Schwab on the top, now down low. Oster driving, and she will go to the foul line. Second foul against Oak Grove in the quarter. This is on Carolyn DeYoung, her first. No one with more than one foul for Oak Grove. For Thompson, Schwab and Schwabi with 2 apiece. Two made for Oster, and the Tommies up 28-10. Euchre, double teamed. And timeout. Oak Grove wanted to avoid a turnover and a 5-second call. 5:54 to go on the half on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson leading Oak Grove 28-10. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamara, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person, someone that knows your name and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Oak Grove with 7 turnovers, just 2 against Thompson so far in the game. Rebounding, Thompson with 9, 3 offensive boards. Oak Grove with 10, 2 offensive boards. Thompson with 7 threes in the opening quarter, and that's helped them pull away to a 28-10 advantage with 5:54 to go till halftime. Thompson going for their 16th win of the year. 20 to shoot as Oak Grove inbound in front of the Thompson bench on the far side. Peyton Hansen for DeYoung, looking to back her way in. Left hand hook, no. And a rebound for Andy Schwab. Schwab for Sage. The 3 doesn't go. Rebound juggled. Comes to Claire Colling, who will score. Colling with 5, 30-10 in favor of Thompson. Brunsvold into the lane, shot is short, and a rebound for Oster. Oster for Colling. Kaya Hurst with a 3, that doesn't go. Tommies get the rebound. The shot by Oster doesn't go. DeYoung got the rebound, and we've got a whistle. Number 1, Nora Goulet checking back into the game for Thompson, a 5'5 senior. And Colling will sit down. Brunsvold taking her time across midcourt, finding McCall Johnson. Euchre. Ball poked away. Grovers keep possession. Hansen overshot the basket and a rebound for Kaya Hurst. Long for Schwab ahead of the crowd. A miss. A putback by Goulet. No. And Brunsvold comes the other way for Oak Grove. Ball poked out of bounds. Number 3, Jenna Schwabe back into the game for Thompson to replace Andy Schwab. Nora Goulet into the front court. Thompson got off to a 9-0 start in the opening quarter and a 6-0 start here in quarter number 2. Into the block. Kaya Hurst to score. She's got 7. 32-10. More than midway through the second quarter. Hurst going for a steal. Brunsvold keeping possession. Hansen. DeYoung from 16 got the roll. Carolyn DeYoung with her first basket. They haven't really tried to pound it inside to her. And that's her first points of the night. Hurst will try a 3. That doesn't go. And DeYoung the rebound. Hansen around a Euchre screen. Brunsvold with the 3 from the left. Draws air. Offensive rebound for Johnson doesn't go. Another offensive rebound for Hanson. That doesn't go. Rebound to Young. That doesn't go. 4 chances for Oak Grove, and they come up empty. Oster splits the crowd, scores! Jocelyn Oster with 4 here in the second quarter. Lead back up to 22 at 34-12. Euchre with a 3, no. And DeYoung couldn't hang on to the rebound. 14, Abby Olson back into the game for Thompson. 15, Molly Welsh. And 5, Sophie Geiger checked back in for Oak Grove. Sage with a 3, yes! Her 4th bomb of the half. She's got a dozen. And a steal by Hurst. Ahead of the crowd. Layup in. 9 for Hurst. 39-12 in favor of Thompson. Geiger trying to spin through the crowd. Schwabe trying to save it. Was over the baseline. Claire Colling, number 5, into the game for Thompson, replacing Jenna Schwabe. Fresh shot clock for Oak Grove as they inbound it. Welsh driving, no, but a foul. First foul on Thompson in the second quarter. Kaya Hurst commits the foul, her first. And number 15, Molly Welsh, a 5'9" sophomore, to shoot 2 for the Oak Grove Grovers. And the Grovers have had their struggles at the free throw line. 3 out of 9 so far. 4 of 10 as Welsh gets 1 of 2, and she's got 3 on the game. Minute and a half to go till halftime. Calling for Sage, right, left coffin corner. Hurst trying to go through 3 players and got fouled. McCall Johnson called for the foul. That is her second and the third on Oak Grove in the quarter. Johnson, the first Oak Grove player to get 2 fouls. Coach Chad Slider demonstrated in one official what his defender was trying to do. Sage with another 3, and it's a 42-13 lead. Final minute of the second quarter. Wrestling for the ball. Held ball, and it will go to Thompson on the arrow with 51.9 to go in the half. Nora Goulet across midcourt. Calling. Sage. Entry pass from Calling poked away. Just the 3rd turnover against Thompson. And a travel called against Sophie Geiger. 9th turnover against Oak Grove. Shot clock off now with 32.5 seconds to go in the half. Coach Jason Bren shouting 1 shot. Calling for Sage. Left corner Calling. Sage with 10. Dumping down low for Hurst. Missed the shot. Got her own rebound. No, and a DeYoung rebound. And that'll end the first half. And a very impressive showing from the Thompson Tommies in this first 16 minutes of play. And our score on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. At the break, Thompson 42, Oak Grove 13 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you at halftime, with some younger girls from Thompson are on the court right now. Some of them may be playing for the Tommies in the future. Who can tell? They've got plenty of time to work on their game. And the current edition of the Thompson Tommies are off to a 42-13 lead over Oak Grove at halftime. The Tommies got off to a 9-0 lead and have just extended it. 42-13, the lead they have now is their biggest of the night. Leading the way for Thompson is senior Addison Sage with 5 threes for 15 points. She came into the day as a 50.3% three-point shooter. And if anything, she's improved on that with her first half performance. Kaya Hurst with a 3 and 3 twos for 9. Jocelyn Orser a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Jenna Schwabe a 3-point basket for 3. Claire Calling a 3 and a 2 for 5. Andy Schwab a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Nora Goulet a 3-pointer for 3. Abby Olson has played and has not scored. Thompson 3 of 4 at the foul line for 75%. 3 turnovers against the Tommies, and unofficially 18 rebounds for Thompson, 7 on the offensive side. Thompson with 24 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second for their total of 42. For Oak Grove, they are led by freshman Peyton Hansen with a 3, a 2, and 1 of 4 at the foul line for 6. Molly Welsh with a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Carolyn DeYoung a basket for 2. McCall Johnson, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Harper Brunsvold, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. And that is the scoring for Oak Grove. Sophie Geiger started, has not scored. Taylor Euchre has played and not scored. Oak Grove, 4 of 10 at the foul line, 40%. The Grovers unofficially with 9 turnovers compared to Thompson's 3, and unofficially 17 rebounds, 5 offensive boards, to Thompson's 18 rebounds. Oak Grove, 10 points in the first quarter, 3 in the second for their total of 13. As far as fouls go for Oak Grove, McCall Johnson has 2 for the Grovers. And for Thompson, Andy Schwab and Jenna Schwabe with 2 each. And Thompson seems to be midway toward their 16th win of the season, as Thompson is leading Oak Grove 42-13 at the half. Both teams have got difficult games coming up next on their respective schedule. Thompson will be at Devil's Lake on Friday. I saw the first meeting between those two teams here, and Thompson was the winner on that night. And let me look for my scoring sheet. No, that was a game against Mayport.
068. 068. I-20.
Back on January the 9th, Thompson winning 63-53 is Addison Sage with 27 points.
B14.
And Andy Schwab 11 for Thompson.
B7.
Tommy's forced 17 turnovers on that night. As for Oak Grove, they've got Valley City on their schedule next. And Valley City's girls, the defending state champions, of course, in Class A, and ranked 3rd in the state in the most recent girls high school basketball poll in Class A. That most recent Class A girls poll is one that has South Prairie Max in first place, Thompson second, followed by Valley City, Carrington, and Hazen. And the new poll will come out tomorrow afternoon. You can hear all about that on the news at 5:30 on KRJB 106.5 FM and Gold 101.5 KRJM tomorrow. And something else to remember to pay attention to tomorrow, the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show at 7 o'clock here on YourLiveEvent.com. At halftime, it's Thompson leading Oak Grove 42-13. Third quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Along with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest Coaches Show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on? Joe Lancello back at Thompson. The Tommies leading Oak Grove 42-13. Thompson with 9 3-point baskets in that first half. Oak Grove with just 1. And Oak Grove with just 4 made field goals in the game, period. It will be Oak Grove basketball to start the second half. They'll go from right to left in the traveling maroon with black and white. Hansen for Brunsvold. Sophie Geiger with the 3 from the top. Doesn't go. Rebound tipped. And Brunsvold getting the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Grovers with 31 to shoot. DeYoung and Johnson rounding out the 5 for Oak Grove. Here's a Hansen jumper, doesn't go, and a rebound for Claire Calling. Thompson with their original starting 5. Schwab, Schwabe, Sage, Calling, and Hurst. Here's Claire Calling with a 3. Rebound off a bunch of hands. Nice job saving it by Schwab to Schwabe. That doesn't go. Here's a 3 from Sage from the top. That doesn't go. And the Tommies will try it again. Nice move by Schwab. Couldn't score. Tommies with another offensive rebound. Here's another Calling 3. That doesn't go. And the ball finally picked up by the Grovers. Hansen driving, missing. And a rebound by Schwab. And a pass too long for Jenna Schwabe out of bounds. Just the 4th Thompson turnover. Freshman Peyton Hansen across midcourt. 5 is Sophie Geiger. And a rebound for Hurst. Quickly ahead for Schwab. Calling left corner. And Geiger getting to the rebound. Geiger shot well off target. Jenna Schwabe couldn't quite get the ball down low. Schwabe had it and lost it. Nice takeaway by Hansen. Just over 2 minutes played, third quarter. Still looking for our first points to the quarter. McCall Johnson had the ball poked away, gets it back. Shot blocked and taken away by Edison Sage. Schwab's shot didn't go. Ball will stay with the Tommies with 28 to shoot. Kaya Hurst on the throw-in. Sage will fire. Yes! Sage with 18, all from 3-point baskets. 45-13 in favor of Thompson. Brunsvold held ball, and the ball goes to Thompson on the arrow. Number 1, Nora Goulet checking into the Thompson lineup to replace Jenna Schwabe. Nora's twin sister, Nyla, on the Thompson roster. Nyla hasn't seen action tonight. Nice pass inside for Calling. No. And a held ball. Johnson had gotten to it first. The ball will stay with Oak Grove on the arrow. As Chad Slider, the Oak Grove coach, in a dialogue with one of the officials. Geiger for Hansen. Pass through DeYoung's hands, but it came right to Johnson. Shot no good. And good hustle by Brunsvold to get the rebound briefly, but it's finally Thompson who comes away with it with Schwab. Hurst, 3 doesn't go. And DeYoung the rebound. Long ball for Brunsvold in the front court. She'll drive, score, and a foul. Harper Brunsvold's first field goal. First foul of the third quarter goes against Thompson's Claire Calling, her second. Calling, Schwab, and Schwabe 2 fouls apiece for Thompson. Brunsvold Brunsvold with 3 points in the game, 1 of 2 at the line, trying to finish the three-point play. And a rebound for Hurst. Baseball pass ahead to Calling. Sage from the left corner, almost overthrew Calling. Hurst underneath, scores. Kaya Hurst with 11. 47-15, Thompson in front. They've led from wire to wire. A drive from McCall Johnson and a basket. Johnson with 3, 47-17 with 3.5 to go in the third. Jocelyn Oster and Abby Olsen ready to check in for Thompson at the next opportunity. And a 3 for Andy Schwab. 50-17.
3 points for Andy Schwab.
Here's a 3 on the top from Geiger that didn't go, and here comes Schwab the other way. Feeding Hurst ahead of the crowd for a basket. Kaya with 13. Oak Grove will make a couple of changes at the next opportunity as well. Brunsvold muscling her way in and scoring. Harper Brunsvold with 5. Sage again from the left corner, yes. 21 for Addison Sage, all from three-point range. 55-19. And a foul called on Andy Schwab. That is her third foul, second on the Tommies in the quarter. Coming in for Oak Grove, number 15, Molly Welsh, a 5'9" sophomore. Left corner 3 from Geiger doesn't go. And a rebound, Andy Schwab. Thompson just getting down court so quickly. And Sage again. Her 8th 3 of the game. And the lead is 58-19 at the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Standing on the three-point line, shot didn't go. And that was Brenna Vesey, a 5'6" sophomore who's in the game for the first time. Entry pass tipped and taken away by the Grovers. 6 Thompson turnover. Geiger fires a 3. No. Andy Schwab the rebound. Thompson with more changes coming at the next break. Andy Schwab in for Abby Olsen. Try to get it down low for Oster and taken away. And Abby Olsen with a rebound. Andy Schwab, nice pass down low for Olsen. Shot didn't go. Oster with the offensive rebound and 2 free throws to come. First foul on Oak Grove in the fourth quarter comes on Peyton Hansen, her second. Oster 2 of 2 at the line today. She's got 4 points. Jocelyn, a 2.9% free throw shooter, hits the first. Jenna Schwabe will come in for Oster at the next opportunity. As Colling is back in. Second free throw missed. And Andy Schwab going to be called for her. Oh, I thought they called a foul. I guess not. 57.9 to go. Thompson up by 40. Number 3, Addie Hunt, a 5'10 sophomore in the game for the first time, and a turnover. Taylor Euchre, number 40, back in the game for Oak Grove. Ellie Zuger, number 13, a 5'6 sophomore, in for the first time for the Grovers. Hurst scoring. Hurst with 15. 61-19. Thompson in a runaway. Euchre. And a foul with 11.6 to play in the quarter. Fourth Thompson team foul. Well, they did call a foul on Andy Schwab earlier, and they've called another one here, so she fouls out with 11.6 to go in the third quarter, and Andy will leave with 6 points. Taylor Euchre, the 5'7 senior, hits the first of 2. And Euchre makes them both. First time a Grover has made both free throws. When they had 2 shots and made both. 61-21. Drive by Sage is short, and that's the end of the third. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson in front, 61-21. Fourth quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
The shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Oak Grove basketball to start the fourth quarter. Oh, no, it isn't. Beg your pardon. 13 Ellie Zuger, 15 Molly Welsh, 40 Taylor Euchre, 14 Brenna Veazey in the game for the Grovers, along with number 3 Addie Hunt. Number 12 Nyla Goulet, a 5'5 senior in the game for the first time, playing at the same time as her twin sister Nora, and there's a 3 for Jocelyn Oster. She's got 8. 64-21. Fourteen threes for Thompson tonight. Addie Hunt. Welsh, 13 to shoot. Zuger. VC with the shot clock at 5. Here's Euchre trying a 3. Didn't get it. Ball poked loose, and Thompson has it now with 6:50 to play. 22 Vea Trenbeth, a 5'5 sophomore, is in the game for the first time for Thompson. Nora Goulet with a 3. That doesn't go. Oster with a left hand, no. And a foul on the rebound on Thompson. On Nora Goulet, that's her first. Into the game now for Thompson is 30. Vivian Myshak, a 6-foot freshman, in the game for the first time. And number 11, Nivelle Trenbeth, a 5'8 eighth grader. (64-21), Thompson in front. We are in running time in the fourth quarter. Hunt with 15 to shoot. Zuger. Euchre. And Abby Olson reaching in, trying to get a steal, and commits a foul. First foul on Abby, her first. Yeah, first foul on Abby. Second foul on the Tommies in the quarter. Grover's inbound baseline right to Euchre. Down low, shot blocked by Olson, out of bounds. And it will stay with the Tommies. Nora Goulet, number 1 into the game for Thompson, replacing Abby Olson. Tommy's about to go to 16-3 on the year. Oak Grove to 9-10. Naya Goulet, pass, tip back, no over and back, as Nivelle Trenbeth gets it back. 15 to shoot. Vea Trenbeth, number 22, is in the game also for Thompson. So the Tommies have cleared the bench. They've also turned it over here and committed a foul. Naya Goulet with the foul. That's her first. Third on Thompson in the quarter. Molly Welsh at the line to shoot 2. Welsh, a 5'9 sophomore, now with 4 points on the game, 2 of 3 at the line. Clock stops for the free throws. And Welsh makes both. 64-23. Nivelle Trenbeth. Vea Trenbeth. Nora Goulet. Nyla Goulet with a 3. Her first points. 67-23, midway through the fourth quarter. Euchre. And Nivelle Trenbeth called for the foul as she tried to block the shot. Four fouls now on Thompson in the quarter. The penalty will go into effect on the next Thompson foul. Euchre's first free throw doesn't go. Oak Grove will host Valley City on Thursday night. Euchre with 1 of 2. Naya Goulet, Vea Trenbeth. Vivian Myshak, the only player on the floor for Thompson who's not a Trenbeth or a Goulet. Myshak on the block. Kicked it back out with 7 to shoot. 3 on the way, no. And a foul on the rebound. Taylor Euchre with the foul, her first on the Grovers in the quarter. 22, Sarah Tollefson, a 5'7 freshman in the game for the first time for the Grovers. Nora Goulet seeing room to drive. Couldn't convert. Three on the way from the left, no. And Myshak with a takeaway. .33 for Oak Grove is Sydney Qualley, a 5'8" 8th grader. Three from the left, no. That was Neville Trenbeth with the first shot. Neville tries again and will score. Neville with her first bucket. 69-24. Vesey for Hunt with a three, yes. Addie Hunt's first points, just the second made three for Oak Grove tonight. Abby Olson will check back into the game for Thompson at the next opportunity. Naya Goulet for Neville Trenbeth. Nora Goulet. Naya Goulet. Myshak. Looking to back in. Kicks it back off. Nora Goulet with a three. She's got 6. Abby Olson comes in to replace Nora Goulet.
30-second timeout, Tommies.
And a third. No, there isn't. Yeah, that was a 30-second timeout. Nobody seemed to notice. Tollefson. Now Vesey. Qualley for Hunt. Pass off one of the Tommies. Shot didn't go in a Myshak rebound. Final minute of the game. And Neville Trenbeth drives and scores. She's got 4. Now the shot clock comes off. Zucker with the three. Nope, and a long rebound for Abby Olson. Naya Goulet across midcourt for Myshak, and all the Tommies really have to do now is hold it. As they'll go to 16-3 on the year, Oak Grove will go to 9-10. And this one belongs to the Thompson Tommies.
I don't know if it's any kind of record, but the Tommies get 16 threes tonight.
16 threes for Thompson tonight. They're going to have to look at the record book for that one. But still an outstanding performance in our final. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. The final, Thompson 74, Oak Grove 27. We'll be back with interviews and more on YourLiveEvent.com.
For the perfect hardwood for your next winter project, Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. And welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello joined by Addison Sage of the Thompson Tommies. Winners tonight by a big margin. And you got things started really right away with all those three-point baskets early.
Yeah, we were really moving the ball. That was a really good team win, always making the extra pass, attacking and kicking. That was really working for us. So I think overall that was just we got everyone involved, and it was a really fun win.
Yeah, that's got to be when you get up wire to wire and all the outside shots were going in.
Yeah, we had a lot of good outside shots. Getting into the paint and then making that extra pass was really important, and I think that we kept executing that, and that's why we were able to put so many points on the board tonight.
I was looking at the team stats before the game, and I see that you're shooting over 50% from three-point range going into today, and you've probably improved on that tonight.
Yeah, just keep putting time in the gym to stay consistent with those stats. It really helps, and I think just like working hard in practice and pushing each other always helps. Always us all get up on those stats.
I know we had talked a couple of years ago over the summer about you were playing with a AAU team out of South Dakota. Did you do that this past summer as well?
I did do that this past summer. It's a really good experience to get out and play a bunch of different girls who also want to pursue basketball at the next level. So I think that just that really helps, and yeah.
Have you made a choice on a college for next year?
Yes, I'm actually committed to the University of Jamestown, so that's where I will be playing next year.
Okay, for a growing program, getting used to D2 in the Northern Sun Conference, and I'm sure it'll be nice to have the two Crockett girls from Northern Cass as teammates.
Yeah, and it's exciting. They just became a Division II level school, so that'll be fun to always play at that next level.
Okay, Addison Sage is our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge.com, Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Congratulations on the win today, and then Friday you go to Devil's Lake, which is not an easy opponent, although you do have a win over them this year. I remember I did see that.
Yes, thank you. That'll be a good region game, and we hope to just keep pushing in practice tomorrow so that we're ready for that game on Friday.
And having the whole fourth quarter off tonight, I'm sure, gives you a little bit of a breather, too.
Yeah, it was so nice to get everyone involved. I love seeing those girls get on the court.
Okay, Addison Sage of the Thompson Tommies winners tonight over Oak Grove, and we'll be back with more on our postgame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edgeonata, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you and Coach Jason Brent of the Thompson Tommies. Winners tonight on a night where you made 16 three-point baskets. I don't know if that's a school record. I'm sure people are going to want to look that up, but that should be worthy of some kind of a William Tell Award or something like that.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't know if it is or not, but I'm sure somebody will tell me. Kids shot the ball well, and truthfully, I think part of it was I don't mind us taking that many three-pointers when we move the ball around. Tonight, I thought we passed the ball, and we made the extra pass. Passed up good shots for better shots. And, when you do that, your shooting percentage goes up, and, the better the shooting percentage, obviously, the more three you're going to make.
And I was talking with Addie Sage about this. She's shooting 50% from three-point range, at least going into tonight. I was a little skeptical, but after tonight, I'm not.
With her shooting? Well, we trust her shooting. I tell you what, shooting 50% from the three-point line now, probably the second year in a row, it's pretty doggone good, maybe more than that. But, she's a girl. We've kind of given the green light. We got a couple kids that we say that if you're shooting over a certain percentage, you have that green light. Something we don't always like, and we have some certain rules where they got to be kickouts, reversals, or heat checks. Well, if you're on a heat check like she was tonight, she's got that green light. So, I thought she did a nice job of hitting the shots when she was open, and I thought teammates did a nice job of reversing them all to find her. And, I think we did a lot of great things inside as well tonight. I think Gaia got 1 million rebounds inside. It felt like a major exaggeration, but, a lot of offensive rebounds to get us put backs, and I thought that overall we had a great inside-outside game tonight.
And you didn't turn the ball over all that much, not fourth quarter notwithstanding.
Yeah, and that was one of the two things we talked about, is not turning the ball over and taking care of the glass. And, we weren't perfect. We gave up a couple offensive rebounds, but overall I thought we did a much better job than we did last week. So we're going to keep working on it.
Your starters got the fourth quarter off, so a little bit of a breather, which I'm sure will come in handy when you go to Devil's Lake on Friday.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge game for us. That's our last region game, and it's going to have implications of the 2 and 3 seed. So, we definitely want to win that one. It's, we're going to be in the same bracket regardless, but it's a matter of the first-round matchup. So we want to go down there, and we want to just get the momentum going in our favor and make sure that, we play some good basketball. And like I said, giving the kids a little bit of break, that's a plus for the program because it also gets kids at the end of the bench a chance to play, which we love that because those kids work their butts off every day in practice. There's some kids down there that are pretty good basketball players. I think that's the second game here in a couple now where Nyla Goulet has come out and hit a big three for us at the end there. And, it's fun to see that. Just the kids get excited, and they've earned that opportunity as well.
And you've got to win over Devil's Lake here already this season. What do you remember from that game?
Well, they kind of surprised us in that one. We were expecting their full court press, which they didn't do, but it's still kind of their bread and butter. I think that pressure defense. So whether they press us or not, they did in the fourth quarter of that game. But whether they come full court from the get-go or not, we know they're going to pressure us. It might be in the half court. They may chase somebody. They're known to do a lot of different things. So we're going to prepare for just about everything that has pressure involved in it. Okay, we're going to be running our offense against 6-7 girls here the next couple days to prepare, and we're going to go down there just ready to roll.
All right. Best of luck on Friday night, then. Congratulations on the win tonight.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Jason Brennan, coach of the Thompson Tommies, winners tonight over Oak Grove. We'll have our final stats and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods. Red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson Tommies beating Oak Grove 74-27. Before I get to the individual scoring, let's get our precision play of the game mentioned right now. Brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. For precision play of the game, what else can you say about a team that makes 16 three-point baskets? And Addison Sage had 8 of them by herself. 2 for Nora Goulet, 1 each for Andy Schwab, Jenna Schwabe, Claire Calling, Kaya Hurst, Jocelyn Oster, and Naya Goulet, each made 3 this evening. 16 three-point baskets are precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Going over the scoring tonight for Oak Grove. Freshman Peyton Hansen led the way with a 3, a 2, and 1 of 4 at the foul line for 6 points. Harper Brunsvold, 2 baskets, 1 of 3 at the line for 5. Molly Welsh, a basket, 3 of 4 at the line for 5. McCall Johnson, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Taylor Euchre, 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Addie Hunt with a 3-point basket for 3. Carolyn DeYoung, a basket for 2. Sophie Geiger, Ellie Zuger, Brenna Vesey, Sarah Tollefson, and Sydney Qualley all played, did not score. Oak Grove, 9 of 17 at the foul line. They turned the ball over 11 times and unofficially had 22 rebounds, 7 on the offensive side. Oak Grove with 10 points in the first quarter, 3 in the second, 8 in the third, 6 in the fourth for their total of 27. For the Thompson Tommies, Addison Sage with 8 threes for a total of 24. Kaya Hurst with a 3 and 6 twos for 15. Jocelyn Oster, a 3, a 2, and 3 of 4 at the line for 8. Andy Schwab, a 3-pointer, a two-pointer and 1 of 2 at the line for 6. She fouled out with 11.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fouls 4 and 5 just came really quick before they had a chance to get her out of the game. Claire Calling with a 3 and a 2 for 5. Nora Goulet, 2 threes for 6. Neville Trenbeth, 2 baskets for 4. Naya Goulet, a 3-pointer for 3. Jenna Schwabe, a 3-pointer for 3. Abby Olson, Vivian Myshek, and Thea Trenbeth played, did not score. Thompson, 4 of 6 from the foul line, 66.7%. Well, when the threes are going in, you don't have to really drive to the basket all that much, do you? 8 turnovers against Thompson compared to 11 against Oak Grove, and Thompson unofficially 37 rebounds, 13 offensive boards compared to 22 and 7 respectively for Oak Grove. Thompson with 24 points in the first quarter, 18 in the second, 19 in the third, 13 in the fourth for their total of 74. Thompson now 16 and 3 overall. Oak Grove now 9 and 10 overall. In the JV game tonight, it was Thompson winning that 68-21. Oak Grove will host Valley City on Thursday night. Thompson will go to Devil's Lake on Friday night. And that's going to do it for us here from Thompson. Thanks very much to Brady Schwab, the activities director. Thanks very much to Eli McHugo on camera this evening. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will stop by and give them your patronage, and if nothing else, just stop by to say thank you. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancel. The final score once again here, girls high school basketball, Thompson, all over Oak Grove, 74-27. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.